I love martial arts and I still do it to this day, once or twice a week. Get some cardio in, see my friends. It's a great community, and I really highly recommend you try to go to a martial arts gym. Give boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu a bash. I think everyone can benefit from it. You'll learn a bit of self-defense, but also improve your cardio. I actually ended up fighting. I did, I think, 6 fights in total, a couple of exhibition ones, and then a couple of amateur bouts, one kickboxing, boxing, and MMA. Um, I actually won them all, but when you get to a certain level, people are going to get better and people are going to be better. And at some point, you're going to meet your match or someone much better than you, and you're going to lose. You might even get knocked out. And I think that's number one, a big reason why I decided, I'm going to stop fighting. It's just not worth it. The concussions, the headaches. I remember after my last fight in November, I started getting headaches almost after every sparring session. And that's when I decided, you know what, I think it's time to call it. But not just that, the weight cutting, the training, you're putting aside a lot of other things, assuming you're doing it properly. I have seen some people just say they're going to fight and then they don't train hard, lose, and wonder why. But I take things quite seriously, especially competition. So that's when I decided it's a bit too late now. I'm 31, to pursue a career in it. Well, I would never even think or imagine of pursuing a career. There's basically no money in professional fighting, and you're trading away a lot of your brain cells and potential longevity to fight. So that's how I decided, yeah, I need to quit. And on top of that, you get a lot of these young bloods in the gym, and some of these kids have started training when they were, 10, 11. They're jiu-jitsu black belts at 18. They're not scared. They're out for blood. I'm 31. My back hurts. My knee hurts. Plantar fasciitis for 2 years. It's like, yeah, I think it's about the right time to call it. And I haven't been training super hard for the last 6 months for martial arts, and it feels great, actually. I don't get hurt as much. I don't get headaches. I'm not grumpy all the time from, cutting weight. I can eat more or less when I want, and it feels great. Which has led me back to my old roots, weight training. I started weight training when I was 18, and I fell in love with it right away. My best friend also started roughly about the same time, a little earlier than me. So there was a little bit of early competition, but it was very, very healthy. And we both ended up really enjoying it. And I never looked back since then. Weight training has always been a part of me, even with when it came to martial arts, fighting, you still need to do a bit of weight training. But obviously that's largely more of an accessory for my fighting. But the goal for weight training was originally to improve my ability to play volleyball and basketball. And then I suddenly fell in love with, the aesthetics, looking better, getting bigger. And I remember Ziz was the big thing back then, and then I wanted to look like him amongst a bunch of other fitness influencers at the time. Obviously, they weren't called that at the time. But yeah, I really enjoyed getting the pump, going to the gym, feeling big. And then I meddled with a bit of powerlifting, tried a little bit of ollie lifting, even some power building at the time that was really popular. But, none of them really stuck. I just, hopped between a few of them, tried them all out. But now that I've finished, fighting and wasn't really sure what to do, I decided that hypertrophy was a thing I really wanted to pursue. And I'm only going to train for it. I'm not trying to build more strength. Obviously, strength is a byproduct of getting bigger, but that's not the goal anymore. The goal is to genuinely just look as aesthetic as possible whilst building the muscle parts or muscle groups that I want to build. Whereas before I was constantly hitting a lot of legs, and then at the time everyone wanted to squat, bench, and deadlift more, so I fell into that trap per se. The squat, bench, dead doesn't really help you aesthetically. Obviously, you're still going to look amazing compared to most people, but if you truly want to build a nice physique, you've got to focus on hypertrophy and focus on the muscle groups that powerlifting doesn't help you build. So arms, right? And this is my intro video. It's my first time filming a long YouTube video, so it's probably not the world's best, but I'm hoping that I can post more videos to help everyone out. It's also a bit of a vlog for myself, as well as a log to show my progress and see how far I can take it. And I'm hoping that I can help a lot of people out as well. I am a personal trainer, and I did a master's in sports science. So I'm hoping that my knowledge as well as my experience can help everyone else out here to improve their health and fitness. This is not just for hypertrophy, but this channel is going to target everyone who wants to improve their health, improve their fitness, and just have a happy life.